Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Starfield on a Starfield Sunday. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 29 and we have to go sell a few things. I just sold a bunch of weapons at Laredo Arms and bought a bunch of ammo, and that put us at 92,000 credits. So just kind of as a refresher at the beginning of the episode, this is how I go about
just so you know,
making money. I just buy the ammo that I need. For instance, we need the 43 MI array. That we're going to need this for a gun later, I think. 11mm caseless, 65 MI array. You buy all that and it bumps the price up. It bumps the amount of money that they have on hand up. And then we'll go sell from the ship. And we'll just start selling everything that's low cost first to get... Because, of course, the more things you can sell from your inventory, the more space your inventory will have to hold other things. So sell all the cheap stuff first. And then start selling everything else. She's got lots of money. She should be able to buy almost everything that we have for sale here. So, all of these things. Actually, do we have anything on our person? Sell? No, we don't, because we're just carrying these things. Okay, cool. So, vendor buy, vendor sell from Starship. We want to save that one. This is the Eagle, which I've been hanging on to for whatever reason. I have no idea. I don't know why I'm hanging on to those. I just am. So, yeah. So selling from me, and these are the weapons I've been carrying. So that's it. So we did that, and now we have to sell the spacesuits and space helmets and jetpacks and clothing. And to do that, we'll go see Emerson.
Everyone might want to do your business quick. Here. Roast.
This is what he has. He's also going to have this MI array. We'll grab that. We'll grab the 6.5 MI array. It's going to bump him up to 9. I don't think we're going to need to sell more than that. So from us, we're going to sell from here helmets. Much as I like these things, don't sell the Mantis ones. Space suits, there's a bunch of them. This will take up some money right here. Yeah, because there's the ecliptic ones are expensive. So we're going to go back to him and we're going to buy more ammo. We're going to buy all the 11mm caseless and the 50 MI arrays. And that really bumped his money up. So then we'll go back and sell these. Ecliptic spacesuits. Keep the Mantis one. Pirate. Refine. Technicians calibrated. Varun spacesuits. Those are gone. Sell the packs. Keep the Mantis one. Helmets we sold, the apparel we sold, and that's it. Oh, and then there's miscellaneous. Now, for some reason, because we kind of pseudo-captured ships or whatever, you know, we boarded them and we took them over and then we blew them up, that you end up with all this stuff that you don't want. And you have to be careful because there are a few things in here miscellaneous-wise that you will want. Like your badge, but you need to go through here and delete all of this because it's just taking up space. I don't know why the game does this, because we didn't actually take the ship and drive it back anywhere, but I've noticed it does this after boarding. So you end up with a whole bunch of stuff on your ship that's just garbage. So go through it. All the markers. Medical injectors, microscopes. I like to keep an eye on this stuff because I don't want to. Nova Galactic coffee mug. Pens, playing cards. So you got to go through and do this. I'm hoping this will be taken care of in an upcoming patch. But it's Bethesda, so don't cross your fingers. Succulents. People have been making all kinds of meme jokes about those things. Vacuum tape. I'm not seeing anything in here that I actually want to keep. So, yeah, so you sell all that stuff and that gets rid of all that. Okay. So our credits are now at 84. Because we bought a little too much ammo that we didn't need from him. But there's a borrow knife we get rid of. And we can sell some ammo that we're never going to need, like this 27 caliber stuff, laser cartridge, which we'll never use. Those 7.5 millimeter white hot, which I don't think we'll ever use. We'll never use the careless shotgun shells again. Okay. Could go through here and look for some more resources to get rid of, but I'm not in a hurry to do that. So, oh, got a bunch of these manifolds though. They sell all of those. Let's look through here real quick. Carboxylic acids, yeah, sell all of those. Comm relay. Control rods. Fiber you need for doing research on certain kinds of things for your spacesuits. Alright, I'm going to leave the rest of that there. So 85,000 might be enough. We overbought ammo at Emerson's, but it might be enough for us to go through here and put weapons on this thing. So let's save the game real quick here and go try it. New mission, Blast Zone.
Got anything you need to off? Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
Talk to Mr. Tate. Well, this is it. This is the big bad boy we need to put some stuff on. Okay, let's see what weapons are going to cost us here. On the inside, let's go to here. Let's scroll all the way down. We've got level 4 everything, so we can put whatever we want on it. These are auto alpha beams. Those are turrets. An alpha beam, which does 41 hull damage and 41 shield damage. I like it. And it's only 10k for one of them. That's nice. What else are our other choices? There's a pulse laser. Doesn't do kind of damage. 46 for shield. Gauss cannon. Gauss cannon. Yeah, and then there's the Hellion beam, which is 29 and 29. Neutron beam, which is 14. So we want this, the alpha beam. Then we're going to go over here. Another one on there. So those are in there. That's 36,572 in alpha beams, which is great. And then let's see. Do we have room to do... Nothing you can mount underneath there. I'm curious about something. On the insides of... Well... What are EM weapons going for? Missile launchers, pulsar lasers. There's a turret. That's nice. Are there EM weapons here? There's a suppressor, the Supaku. They're 20k a piece. Okay. Okay. They're 20k a piece. Well then. So what I want to do is get some turrets on here. And that is... The question is, where can we put a turret? Where do we want to try and put a turret? Can we put it in there? No. Can't put it on either side of that. Okay. That thing has spots, and it has spots on the bottom too, doesn't it? Oh, right behind the engines. You wouldn't really want to put them there though. Okay. Well, what could we do here? What's the best turret we can put on here? This is the Auto Alpha Beam. Auto Alpha turret. 22 and 22. Missile launchers, pulse lasers. Let's go up. What's the next turret we can put on here? The Auto Neutron turret, which is 16 and 16. And I'm not seeing a lot of other turrets. I wonder where we need to go to get some of the better turrets. We might have to go to Demos. We might have to go to Demos. This doesn't look too bad. It's just... Gotta get it like that. The thing is, it kind of looks ugly. Doesn't it? Mounted right there. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, hold on. I don't want to have to take my wings off, but I might have to. The only other thing you could do is mount like one turret on the back here. You could take this and move it, but I don't want to. Curious about this whole thing. Because what you could also do... okay. Let's try something. Okay, you can mount them right there. That's not too bad. It's not too ugly. I mean, it kind of is, but I really don't know where else you would put them. Because you can't really put them on the undersides, I don't think. Because what can we put there? You can put a portal. That doesn't count. And you can't put weapons. And you can't put a weapon mount on it. Yeah, so I don't know. The only other thing I could think of to do is to take off this belly aft part and possibly mount them on the underside there. So what would that look like? Let's take that off for a second. Can you do... Nope. You can't. You can't do it there either. Okay. Lots of stuff you can mount there, but you can't do anything else. Interesting. Okay. And right here... Oh, you could put portals on them. But there's nothing else you can really mount there for it. So this is what you're stuck with. Well, then. What I might do then is take out these gaps. The waves. I might just do this instead. Let's go to the Demos stuff. Demos Spine 4. Oh, you're not gonna... You don't have access to the Demos Spine 4s here. Oh, because they're not here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna cancel modification. We're not gonna do it here. Let's go to... Where is Kodos? Kodos right there. That's our particular landing pad with shipbuilder on it. We might have access to more things here.
Nice to finally be off our ship.
I'm going to put you right back on the ship. Let's see what kind of weapons we have access to here. Because remember that that turret did 41 and 41 damage. So let's do this. Okay. So can we change this? And if we go to structural... Oh, because you can put equipment plates, but that's not what we want to put here. This... So we'll take the wave away. And then what we'll do is like this... What's the best weapon it's got access to? Yep, so the same... Oh, this is 22 and 22. That's what that one did. These are... What do we have access? 41 and 40. The alpha beams, which we didn't put in because we didn't save that. Let's go put the alpha beams in here. There's the alpha beams. And then right here, we're going to put the turrets. This one. This is the best turret we have access to. We want to flip it around that direction. Flip it around like that. And now we still need a shield. Oh my god. Still need a shield. What's the cheapest shield we can... Oh my god. We're going to have crummy shield generators, aren't we? Oh no, we need more money. We still need more money. Oh, bummer. Okay, well then here's what we're going to do. That's going to come off for now so that we can put a good shield on it. What's the best shield we have? This is the 1800. It's a 16th. Oh, yeah, I've always wanted to put that on there because it's starship rank. God, that's really nice. That puts us up against the wall. Okay, how much were these weapons? The alpha turrets are 18,000 apiece, so we need another 40,000. Okay, so we're gonna go unassigned weapon. We're gonna go alpha beam. 2 warnings: missing weapon, assignment weapon. Don't care. We only need those front weapons. Now let's paint her. Let's figure out what kind of paint job we want. I'm terrible at painting these ships, but this is what I'm going to roll with for right now. So there we go. We got to get the turrets though. The turrets are the cool part of this whole thing. I really want to try them out. But anyway, you can see what her stats are. 1600 shield is going to be nice. She's got a 910 hull, max crew of 6. We can add a couple more people. Only a 17-year light range. I'd like to improve upon that. 88 mobility, which should be more than enough. So, I think she's ready to go. Let's do it. We're poor again. We have 2,000 in cash. 2,000 in cash. Let's make it our home ship. There we go. Make home ship H. Oh my god, she's huge. Okay. Vasco, let's do this. Crew. We got more. Andreja on the ship. Barrett's on the ship. Heller, Linner on the outpost. Sam Co, you can get on the ship. Can't you? Because I can do 6 people, right? Oh no. You're probably still limited. You reach the max. You got to put points into that. But we can get Vasco, Sarah, Barrett, and Andreja on the ship. Okay, that's cool. Sam will give you piloting and payloads. Vasco, though, you need him. The extra shields will be nice. All right. Well, let's go take off and see what it's like. And it's the Razor Leaf.
Something for you.
Something for you when you have a moment. Well, darling. Big old cafeteria. Living quarters. More living quarters. It's awesome. This is awesome. It's so much fun. I love the ship design. Big ass ship. The battle stations.
Ah, hello.
Infirmary. Yes. Weapons. And the Demos right there. And he's doing research on it. This is great. I love the Demos stuff with the dark floors. It's fantastic. Let's get underway. We got the big behemoth now. We just got to get some turrets for it. Off she goes.
We're clear. I love this part.
It is kind of the best part. That thing is massive. And it is very close to the build limit.
Stay in orbit or jump.
Oh, who do we have here? Face your Scarab.
Wrong place, wrong.
Targets jumped. They lost their shields. Tragic. Just tragic. And their grab drive is fried.
5 shots for that guy.
Their grab drive is crippled. Enemy shield system has been damaged.
Sad part is we can't jump. We don't have EM weapons because we're going to need that too. Those were like another 20,000 a piece. Those EM weapons. So we're going to need like 80,000, but that's okay. We can get it. He's a chunky monkey. Oh. Too bad we didn't crash through that and cause those parts to like splinter off again into even smaller pieces. Okay. Well then, what do we have for missions? Blast Zone. Talk to Mr. Tate of the stretch. Oh no, we're not going to worry about that. Power from Beyond. And First Contact. And Survey Nera. Okay. One riot, one ranger. Well, there will be plenty of weapons to grab here. We might as well go do it, eh? Out of range. Okay. And we'll need some more money to get a better grab drive. If there's one available. The mass on this ship makes it a little...
Checks out. We're in the right place.
A little prohibitive, and part of the reason for that is simply because look how much you can put in shields. We need a slightly bigger reactor if we can get a hold of one too. The cargo is so big on the ship, but we look at the cargo hold. What are we using right now for it? 1700 of 26. We could actually go with a smaller cargo hold once we get done absconding with everybody's weapons and stuff. So now let's back out of here and see, where do we need to go? Right there. We can't make it? You're telling me we can't make it? Out of range. Jump distance 19 light years. Our jump range is 17. So we can't do it right there. Okay. That's interesting. Well, that's too bad. We'd need to use our other ship. It's funny. We actually can't get there. Oh. Okay. Well. Back to Kodos. That's too bad.
I'll keep an eye out for hostile life forms.
Like yourself? Thank you. I'll be here all week. Yeah, I got an idea. I don't know if this idea is going to work. But let's go down here to where our cargo holds are. And if we deleted them, yeah, the light year range goes up to 19, but that's still not significant, is it? What's the... Grav drive engine. Grav drive jump thrust is 27. Jump thrust. Okay, hold on. Tech. Engine systems, payloads, shield systems, missile weapons, particle beams, robotics, starship engineering, automated weapons systems, boost assault tradings, EM weapons. Ship's top speed is increased. Particle beams, missiles. Unlock all ship systems, repair 10% faster. Automated ship weapons do more damage. But there is not... Why is security in tech? I guess it belongs in tech, but there's nothing here to make your grav drive jump further, though. Astrophysics, scanning, botany, spacesuit design, weapon engineering, surveying, medicine, geology, astrodynamics. Is this it? Grav jump range of jump drives increases by 15%. Increase the grav jump drives by 15%. What's 15% of range? Let's do some math. 15% of 17 is about 2.5. So it should do. What's the? I wish it would show you the challenge before you do that. Let's try it though. Make 5 grab jumps. Okay. Okay. So let's do that. Let's go to. Well, we don't have enough. God, I hate getting out of these menus. I don't want to back up. So if we do this, and what if we were to change this? We don't have a lot of money to change this with, but if we did this. Cargo. You could do the galleons. Those cost money. We don't really have the money to spend on it. I'm just curious. They're $950 compared to $1,200, and those are little tiny ones. So that wouldn't even be suitable because the mass is 200 on that one and the mass is 252 on that one. What if we did that? Is that the jump range jumps up to 20? And the jump range right now is 20. It changes nothing. Okay, so the jump range right now it says is 20. So 17 plus 2.5, apparently they rounded up. We'll take the 20. We'll do it.
Hello, Captain.
Okay. Let's see if we can get to where we want to go then. So we need to go to here. Oh, and we can go there now. Zeta Ophiuchi. Go to the abandoned Mirror Bridge Farmers Zeta Ophiuchi. Okay, so we need to go. Oh no. We need to go not Zeta. Okay, we can make it there. That's cool. Okay. Wow, so she's here. I thought we'd have ships that we'd have to take care of, but I guess not. That particular cockpit there looks really cool, and I want to make a ship out of it someday.
Descent started.
I really want to make a ship out of it someday. Oh my god, she's a beast. You can still mount more weapons on there if you want to. Well. I mean, this is so bad. Okay. I'm flabbergasted because it's kind of awesome. Hey. Let me sleep, will you? 7:15 local time.
We've got the stars to explore.
Or just this facility outside here with lots of people to shoot, maybe. Vasco.
Hello.
Want to shoot some people with our rifle? Barun Zelek. What, is that you? That was fun. Well, look at you. You just showed up there.
The surrounding is upon you.
I'm surprised. Well, it's Sarah. We don't have Andreja with us. I don't have to worry about her not wanting to shoot people. I need a power that shows me where all the corpses are.
Come back and face me, coward.
So I can more easily run around and loot them. I have turrets to pay for, people. Disassembler tanto. Yeah.
No matter. In time they will be judged like the rest.
Judged like the rest. Calibrated Deep Seeker space helmet. Music in this game is really good. That's the part that I would say is very, very good. I got no problem saying the music is great. If only the rest of the game could have lived up to that fact.
Generous breath.
Damn, I was just getting warmed up.
That didn't go well.
Alien energy unleashed at your command. Unbelievable.
Connie. Well, that was somewhat anticlimactic. Varun Zealot orders. Okay. Bolstering fine mercenary power pack. Varun Zealot orders. Let's see what those are. They're not there. Notes.
Brothers and sisters, now is the time. We must spread the word of the Great Serpent across the settled systems. We must speak, and if the unbelievers refuse to listen, then they will be purged. We must go to their places, where they are, where they were, where they will be. We must pave the galaxy with scales, and all who stand before us will fall.
Yeah. Okay. It's a cult. P-wave analysis of the cave system indicates that there's a lot more to this place than we first suspected. The area beyond the cave appears to be a dead zone. Almost like we're looking into deep space. Okay. What is glunch? I think it's important to remember that glunch isn't a thing or a process or whatever. It's a state of mind. Glunch might be short for glob lunch, but really it's a way of looking at the world. Glunch is the way that sad sacks and lazy idiots have eaten since time immemorial. The key to a good glunch is the binding agent. Most of the time you can use eggs from chickens or whatever those gooey orbs are they eat on Aquila to create the basis for a glob, then cook it up with whatever you have lying around. Chunks of chunks. Remains of another meal, even gravel. Serve it between two slices of whatever refined grain slabs you have laying around and eat it with a fork and knife. We glunch are the world. Glunch is us. Okay. Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow. First it was Gloop and now it's glunch. Well, Mr. Digipick. Let's see, what do we have? Anything useful? that one. Okay. You and then a single one. Well, so be it. You can't quite work. Okay. And you won't work. And you won't work. And you will work, but then you need another single. Okay, ladies and germs. You do that. And does this work like that? It does. Ultramag. Recon stem. Suppressed calibrated thingamabob. Gun. Well, I can sell it. That's all I care. Wow, so I thought that was going to be like, you know, here's this tawny person who's really a badass and has been pulling all the strings. Nice to meet you, Tawny.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Is it? Bosco?
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Well, if you want real air so
Rest
bad,
well, I hope.
I can take you and put you back where you came from. You don't have to be out here hanging out with me. That's not going to get us the 80,000 we need
Escape
for
trajectory plotted.
turrets and EM weapons, is it? Chip is pretty badass. Kind of overkill, though. But if we get the turrets on it, and they work the way I'm hoping they're going to work,
Retros firing.
could be
Orbit
very cool.
stabilized.
Alright, so that was that. That was not one rat, right? Yeah, one rat, one ranger. Okay. Last Will and Testament. Over design, we have to go talk to Walter about that. Anything else? Aha, it's of Maz. Yeah, that's not really worth it. Not much interesting going on there. There are powers, of course. Well, let's go talk to Walter. Over design. Where is he at? Is it the lodge? Okay. We're not going to go fast travel directly to the lodge because I want to take whatever's in my personal inventory and put it in the ship first. That way we can just fast travel out of the lodge. Although what we really want to do is, since we're going there, we want to talk to the UC people and join them.
Jump
This is
complete.
UC security.
Want to
Prepare
do
to
it
be scanned
again
for
just for
contraband.
fun? No?
No. Barrett. Okay, inventory. Weapons. Let's do this. Spacesuits. Packs. What is this? Bolstering. That's quite a bit better than the one I'm wearing. Grants up to 100 energy resistance and physical resistance to lower your health, and it's a power boost pack. I am going to hang on to that. I'm going to use that. Calibrated Deep Seeker Space Helmet. That's my favorite looking helmet. It looks so great. Just got to find a really nice one of those. Okay.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. The lodge. Okay. We got to wait for...
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Thank you. So we'll go do this and then we'll go sign up with the UC on our way out of town. And that'll be a lot of fun.
For you.
Do you? Well, I don't need another piece of useless fish from you.
While
Or
we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
why would we want to check in with Mateo? Mateo's just a different kind of cultist. Walter.
Hope my employees don't give you too much trouble.
Walter. Wake up, Walter. Walter.
I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project.
I managed to get
Don't
your
let
new
me
ship
down.
project back on track there, buddy.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say, it's certainly interesting. They managed to cram just about everything they could into it. Honestly, I don't think it ever occurred to me to do something like that. I'll be honest with you. This is the most expensive ship we've ever made. But I'm confident we can set a price point to make it work. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
And you might be really, really excited about the prospect of seeing that ship. And I know I certainly was. Can I take that? Yeah, cool. And that kind of becomes the problem, is you get really excited thinking, ooh, new ship. Because the Mantis ship is really cool. And it really is an unusable hunk of junk. And one of the cool things is somebody asked me after the first post, or maybe the second post of shipbuilding ships that I put on that channel, they said, can you do something with that ship? And I've looked at it, and it is going to be a challenge, but I am going to try to figure it out. I'm going to try to figure out how to do something useful with it. I'm going to try to figure out how to reconfigure it, maybe deleting a few parts and adding only nominal parts. I want to do something like reconfigure it for less than 30,000, because that's what I did with the very first version of the Star Eagle. You saw it. We turned it into that ship, the Daybreak, and it only cost like 25,000 credits to do it. So that was awesome. And I want to try to do the same thing with Walter's ship. I don't want to talk to Mateo.
Ask if you've got
Do I
questions.
have any
Speak
artifacts?
up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
I'd like to shoot you.
Good luck out there on the fringe.
Okay, my friend. Let's go sign up with the UC.
I'd be interested in.
Sarah, you don't have anything I'm interested in. That's the problem. You really don't. The writers of this game, when it came to romancing in the characters, they really, I don't know, maybe the people who did the writing have like never been in a relationship before, because the companions in this game from a romance standpoint are written to me like people you would never want to be involved with. I mean, I just don't get it. There's Mast. Outland is over there. Galbank. I think the UC is...
Oh, that jump looked painful. Not doing that.
Coward.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day.
Let's go to the spaceport. I think that's where they're at. Otherwise, we'll have to keep looking around for them. But what makes, in your real life, think about what makes somebody attractive to you. It's that they like you, right?
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
I mean, that's just one of the most attractive things in the world, that you can be around as somebody who wants to be with you. That is...
I've always liked that statue.
That is it.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And in this game, all of the companions that you can romance, more or less, you know, don't want to have anything to do with you. So it's like...
Contrary to what you might have heard.
So it's like, what's the point? I don't want to chase somebody who doesn't want to be with me. I don't want to make advances on somebody who has no interest in being romantically entangled with me. But that's the way all these characters are. It's so weird because ever since the Me Too movement, and even before then, we've kind of had to recalibrate ourselves to understand that no means no. It's not the 1950s anymore. It's not the 1850s or the 1750s. It's not the no means yes. No games. No bullshit. No means no. Okay, move on. I don't want to spend an ounce of my time trying to romance somebody who has no interest in being with me. And then here comes Bethesda with this game, and it's like, yeah, we're going to make all of the characters that you can romance hostile to you. What? Like, Sarah is complete asexual, not interested, all business, cold fish. Why would I want to romance her? I'm only doing it in these videos because I actually want to see if it can be done, because I've heard it can be done and I want the XP bonus, but it's not because I actually like her character or anything. She is somebody that if I met her in real life, within 5 minutes of meeting her, I'd be like, I don't need to talk to her ever again, and I certainly am not going to pursue her romantically. Like, great, go do your constellation thing. You sound like a barrel of no fun, you know? I don't want to spend time with that kind of a person. I want people who are fun, damn it. Where's our friend? Where was he at? Cat, you're making an awful lot of noise. There's somebody in here that you can sign up with, isn't it? Is it this guy at the front, really? It's not him, is it?
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
A job? Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
This isn't the UC job that I was thinking about. I don't think this leads to the quest that I want to. I've got to figure this out. Okay, the mistake we made is that the person we actually need to talk to is here in the Mass District. Ah, and I can't get up there. I need to switch that to that power boost pack anyways. I want that Varun one. Here we go. So it's up here. And this starts the UC quest line, and this is a quest line I really want to do. I didn't do it my first time through the game, and I heard it was one of the better quest lines in the whole game, so.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Remember, yeah, we saw him way early in the game, in very, very early LP episodes in the Let's Play. Yep, I'm game. Just tell me what I gotta do.
All right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
No questions, buddy. Okay. Downstairs, Sarah, let's go. Oh yeah, baby, the boost packer. So let's go. Active quest. Step 1 of joining the Vanguard. Let's do this. Downstairs. He said downstairs. But now it's showing me I gotta go back up there. Where do I need to go? Oh. Sarah, where are we going? I don't understand where we're going. I don't understand. Apparently there's a different elevator over here. Okay. Vanguard Orientation Hall. Oh, there's a kiosk. Great. Registration. Enlist agreement. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. In exchange, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to compensate all captains according to their experience level and the difficulty of the task requested. All applicants will be required to earn a satisfactory grade on a simulated combat fight, successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon the completion of both prerequisites, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colonies citizenship once sufficient time or acts of valor have warranted it. Do you agree to the above commitment and wish to initiate your journey with the United Colonies Vanguard? Great. You may proceed to the examination chamber through Orientation Hall.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the Orientation Hall or continue on to the examination.
The end of Earth.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union.
That's Eklund's voice.
Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been monumental.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
You've got to imagine that if we could ever take to the stars in such a way that anybody could do it, I really think the first planets that are ever going to get colonized as like homogeneous entities are going to be religious. You know, the Mormons are going to take off and colonize a whole planet, and they're going to go back to fundamentalist Mormons. They're going to be like, all right, we're no longer on Earth anymore. Guess what, everyone? It's harems again. You know, people are going to want to create. I mean, this is what we've tried to do on Earth, but it hasn't worked because we're all sharing the space. People want to go somewhere, create this space for themselves and say, this is our religion and our rules and you will abide by it or we will whip you. You know, that's what's going to happen. People are going to be like, oh, we can get a whole planet to ourselves now. And they will. The Free Star Collective wouldn't have been the first planet that was ever colonized on its own. It'll be the Mormons or somebody like that.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent.
Basically Mormons.
But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Except for anybody with half a brain who studied history and know how religions work. Oops. Did I say that out loud? I guess I did.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective.
The Borg Collective?
The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Interesting. The Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Yep, it's a cult. Conflict among the stars. Oh, look, you get robots.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
And there's one of the mechs fully assembled. That looks cool. Wow. Neato. Mechs. And these guys.
You know it was some UC general that condemned Londinium? Gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed after the war. Might have gotten off too lightly.
In the midst of the colony war, war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Wow. Well, when you genetically design aliens, the Armistice.
After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xenoweapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the Armistice. All of the terrible things that both sides used against me.
Spaceship. That's cool. Whoa, that's kind of neat. Got some demo stuff on there.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Fun.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Well, there we go. We took the tour. There's an exam. Ooh, look at their fancy ships. Pretty. That's nice.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
Oh, fun.
Please enter the designated simulation.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Okay. Let's see how this works, shall we?
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Well, let's see if we can do whatever they want us to do here.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Okay.
New targets active.
Holy cow. Level 32. There's my missiles.
Warning, incoming fire. Target
Oh.
defeated.
So I've got kinetics there.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Ballistics. Okay.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
Now let's get on to this guy since we've got 7 left.
Target
Yeah, you
defeated.
don't. Yeah, you
All
don't, buddy.
targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Okay. Where is tier 3?
New targets active.
Target defeated.
Oh, there you are. Look at you.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
What happens if I do the remaining tiers? Do I get anything special for it?
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Okay.
New targets active.
Oh, look. It's 4 ships. We're gonna die here. That's okay. That's funny. They're like, we can't have you doing this.
Calculating intercept vectors. Target defeated.
There we go.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Oh, that's funny. They're like, yeah, you think you can keep going? No. You're flying a tug, and we're gonna exit the simulation.
Shutting down.
That's funny.
All right, Captain.
Okay. Don't glitch me out of here.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're
Great.
welcome to take another run.
I'm not taking another run in that tugboat. Now you give me my own ship, I'll beat you, simulator.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I'm sure you do. Commander.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam?
I wrapped it up.
Questions you needed answered first.
No, they told me to come back here, buddy.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Of course.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly.
Oh, I had no idea that would matter.
Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
Do you mean that
So then, looking at your results as a
figuratively
whole,
or literally?
assuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Sure.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Oh, Commander. The Vanguard. Where are we going? Thought I just had to take an oath. Is there also baptism? We have to get in that pool over there. He's just gonna hurl himself right over the edge, isn't he? Okay.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Sure.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Of course.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Okay. Well then, folks.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day.
About where we're going to end it.
Do you agree?
So we got the UC quest. We still have to go see the Lopez's. We got to earn a few more coins so that we can get the turrets on our ship. I like it. It's happening. How much money do we have now? 26,000. Okay. Well, where is this person that we have to go see? Over there? Where is over there? Everyone, I'm gonna go walk over here and try to find this guy. I will leave you to another Sunday. I hope you're having a good one.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
And so until next time, as always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time, the next Sunday, on the next episode. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.